everybody, today I'm going to be doing a review on the Maleficent x4 eyeshadow palette. It's really a shame that the eyeshadow palette is actually called the Maleficent X4 palette. You'd think that they'd have a more creative name, but alas they did not. So today I'm going to be doing a review on this beautiful little palette. It does feature the black matte wings and the Maleficent in the reflective mirror lettering. Some of you were a little bit upset because this palette contains only permanent existing shades. However, it's not a tribute, it's not like a tribute to the movie, it's not trying to be like the movie. These are the actual shades that were used on Angelina Jolie in the movie Maleficent. So just to clear up some confusion, because I know a lot of people were disappointed that MAC didn't do more, that's why. It's just because they used existing shades in the movie. So, unfortunately, the shades are not listed on the back, so I pulled them up on my phone, and I'm going to tell you what each shade is called. The gold shade is called Gold Mind. The shade right here is Ground Brown. Down here is Concrete, and the last one is, of course, Carbon. They include that in nearly every ×4 palette, which is kind of a shame because it's underperforming. This time it actually performed really well, for me at least. I'm wearing it on the outer V of my eye, and I had no trouble applying it, so I don't know what happened in other palettes, why they just couldn't make it perform well. But I'm going to swatch this up for you really quickly. By the way, I found the quality to be on par with most of MAC's most of MAC shadows. We do have, I believe this is a frost. Again, it doesn't say it on here, and I forgot what Gold Mine is, but I do know that these are matte. So you have mattes and a frost. So you can do a very neutral look. You can do a pop of color with the gold. So even if you don't want to go all Maleficent and do like the smoky eye or whatever, you can get really bright with this gold right here. You can do a lot with it. Even if you just ignore Carbon, this could definitely be like a summer palette. You see what I'm saying? Like a summer nights palette. I don't know, I'm trying to step out. Like, how could we use Maleficent in a way that's not so Maleficent? So let's try this. So the first shade I'm going to swatch up is Gold Mine. And on my fingers you can see it's very bright, very shiny. It applied very nicely to the skin. Of course, using a brush it applied much nicer. I applied it to my lid, as you can see. The next shade we have is the Ground Brown, and that's a very nice applying a brown matte. And this really just was smooth. It was velvety. I had no problems with it. Then we have Concrete. Again, no problems. It's like a grade brown, really like a concrete color. Again, no problems. Very velvet application. And last but not least, we had Carbon, which actually performed rather nicely this time. It's behaving. It got its report card, and now it's listening. That was a terrible hand swatch, but let's try this again. I'll do another finger. I'll do the thumb, because I'm running out of fingers. It's okay. Terrible at hand swatch. You know what? Here we go. It's just this hand was stained. I didn't want to use it. There we go. Do you see what I'm saying now? It's a little bit better performing. If you use a brush, of course, it's going to be even better performing. I didn't find it to be spotty. I didn't find it to be streaky. I know on the hand swatch it looks it, but when you use a brush, I assure you, you're going to have perfect flawless application. I had no problem applying it to my eye area. This look was really easy to create using this palette. I simply just took the Gold Line, put that all over my lid. Then I took Ground Brown, put a little bit in the inner corner, in the outer corner, and I blended it into the crease. Then I ignored Concrete, and I took Carbon, and I just kind of did on the outer V, brought it down into right under here on the outer V. And it was a really simple look to create, and I feel like it's really making my eyes pop, but it still has that darkness that Maleficent would want me to have, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to have picture swatches, which are going to be so much better than my live swatches. I'm going to have a picture of this look, and I'm also going to post it on my Instagram. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram. I'm Recycled Stardust.